What is up? These are the 3 trades I took today. I was looking longs for all these, even though we were quite bearish, but I was still looking for a retrace. So let's start on the daily. On the daily, we sweep previous day high and tap into this 4-hour. Let me take out these executions. We tap into this, daily gap and sweep previous day high. But overall, it's still pretty bullish, or not bullish, but just looking for a bullish retracement after a dump like this. Just looking for some type of retrace back into unfilled gaps, and had a lot of low resistance liquidity. So we'll start at the first trade. We end up dumping out a previous day high, get these inversions. I faded this trade. There was a 5-minute inversion trade. I just didn't like it too much. The RR wouldn't have been the greatest. Could have targeted London, which was like London was right here. So, I mean, I put my stop at the high. You could have put it like just above the inversion, but that's still only a 1-to-1. So I faded that. And then for my trade was this trade right here. On the 4-hour, we had a 4-hour rejection block right here, which in the time that we were respecting, and this is a very good rejection block because this wick right here tapped into a bullish gap. So then as we move over, let me clear some stuff. So this is the 4-hour RB right here. We tap it perfectly, get good displacement right here in an inversion, so I take it off that. And let me put my executions on so I remember where I entered and exit. So I entered in on the close, and then once we tapped into this unfilled 5-minute right here, that was my break-even point, and my target was these equal highs and 1-minute unfilled gap. So even though I was still kind of bearish on the day, I thought that if we wanted to go lower, this was the scenarios in my head. So let's get like this. We could have went like this and traded down. That's why I was break even at the 5-minute. But we also could have traded all the way up to this 1-minute equal high, and we could either kept trading higher, or we could have traded like this and traded lower. But overall, I think this was a solid trade out of the 4-hour RB. Good displacement, IFEG, break of structure, all very good. And then the next trade, we just keep dumping. We dump like 380 points, and we tapped up 705 of this daily range. So from the low to the high, right here to there, the 705 is right here. So that's what we were tapping perfectly. And then scale down to the 1-minute. We get, again, strong displacement, IFEG, and then we get a CISD on this leg right here. So the CISD would be right here is the CISD. I already have it marked. And again, once we break this internal high, I go break even because I'm looking for strong displacement. If this isn't going to move, it's most likely chop and continuation lower. So break even again. And then I try this one last time, targeting all the way up here again, to push back up. And it's either strong displacement or this is just going to chop and continue lower. So we saw good displacement right here. Entry model was off the 30-second. We see a retest into this mitigated 1-minute gap, and then we get a super strong candle, 30-second IFEG, enter right here. And again, after a strong break on this internal high, I go break even, because if we retrace back to entry, this would invalidate my trade. I'm looking for a push higher, something like this, max retrace down to here, and then push up back to here. But again, if we retrace back to entry, it's either we're chopping or gonna continue lower, is what we're doing right now. It's just continuation lower. So great way to protect capital is having proper break-evens, but these were my trades for the day. Just $10 just from the little break-even fees. But yeah, that was the trades of the day. Could have went short. RR wasn't there. Low resistance liquidity all right here. but overall, solid day. Way to protect capital.